Thank you for taking time to watch the following short film on Thorncrown Chapel. But first, some brief but very relevant notes. So this is what I would call a version 1.0. It is definitely work in progress. Our next step on the project are bringing in talent for the voiceover, a custom score, and editing everything back together as a nonlinear experience with a series of interactive choices, including the ability to customize a design inspired by Thorncrown. This film was designed for kids as a form of therapy. There is science that suggests being confined to a single space can slow recovery. So the goal here is to transport a kid that is essentially stuck here in a hospital room. Use VR like this to move them into another world entirely. This develops what we call emotive displacements, and we really think that this can aid in the recovery process. So because this is a virtual project, and it was designed using virtual reality from the very beginning, it is definitely best viewed in a VR headset, either a Rift, a Vive, a Google Cardboard, and with headphones on, as the goal is to remove you from your current location and place you somewhere entirely new. If you don't have a headset, that is fine. You can still view and look around in 360 either by moving your phone or by moving the mouse. So thanks, put a headset on, and I hope you enjoy. What is design? Is it a product? A process? Or is it really something altogether?
Design is optimism in action.
I'm left brain.
Design is dreams built into reality.
Design is complex and thoughtful.
Design is what makes the world unique.
Is an expression.
For architect Faye Jones, design was often about connection. Not like nuts and bolts types of connections, but a connection between location, form, space, and humans. So what does it take to see a sloping hillside with a forest floor covered in rocks and grass and towering trees overhead, and know that a building will work perfect right there? For Faye Jones's design of Thorncrown Chapel, this location became the perfect opportunity to craft a connection between a building and a forest. To better understand the design approach, it is important to see the common building process of clearing the site. This allows big machines to move in and construct a massive structure. But is that the right thing to do? When fully enclosed in a huge building, often you are no longer connected to your location. You are just protected from the rain. A design about connection should do more than just provide shelter. By thinking about things that are small, architect Faye Jones began to design around items that could be carried onto the site by hand. By using the limitation of smallness, the architect would create a connection that sparked his innovation. Local rocks became the path leading to the building, and carving out a space on the site to become the foundation for the building form. Local timber was used to create a dense pattern of tall columns, small in size so that they could be carried onto the site, and spaced closely together to create enough strength to carry the structural weight of the roof. A truss constructed of wood pieces formed the structure for the roof. The construction reaches up into the trees and mimics the pattern and repetition of a branch, connecting the form to the trees. The building is enclosed with glass that almost disappears into the structure and the forest beyond. This blurs the line between what is inside and what is outside, so that even when we are in the space, we are still connected to the forest and to the site. The details, furniture, and fixtures were crafted locally and connect directly to the building form. They create a sense of closeness while keeping you in the vastness of a forest, and provide the function of the design: seating, direction, lighting, and intent. For Faye Jones, the connection of the site and the design included the building materials. The use of local rock and wood within the design connect the building to the site, blurring the lines of separation between the building and the forest it is in. All of the elements connect to create a space with Faye Jones' most important connection, developing an architecture that connects to and elevates the human experience. As you watch again, see if you can find a few things. There is a cat that likes to come and visit the chapel, butterflies that love their pile of rocks, an original drawing of the chapel by Faye Jones, and the chapel sparrows flying overhead. All things that connect you to the VR experience of Thorncrown Chapel.